Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Austin Foate, and today we're talking about the Washington Huskies at the Rutgers Scarlet Knights game. That is September 27th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. This is actually a really interesting game. I mean, I've been looking at this for a little bit, and I'm still kind of torn. I literally look at Washington, and if you look at some of their opponents, they played Northwestern, uh, they played Washington State, they played EMU, and then they played Weber. And I mean, it's all teams I'm not particularly excited to kind of compare them to comparing them to a team like Rutgers. This is the Big Ten football, and Northwestern's probably at the bottom currently at the totem pole in this conference. So Washington really hasn't played like too much amazing football yet. Washington State is the only team that gave them a little bit of a rough start, and I think that's where I'm looking more at when I'm looking at this team. Whereas Rutgers, I mean, they've only had 3 games this season. They played Virginia Tech, Akron, and Howard, and we're in this. I'm kind of in an even harder boat to tell what I like with the Rutgers team, as they almost lost to Virginia Tech, and they basically spanked the other 2 teams. So when I'm kind of looking at this team, I'm trying to look more on who I believe could take this game over. A lot of what I'm seeing with some of their statistics, Rutgers is doing really good with their run game. I mean, it's a top 25 unit in the nation right now. They're scoring 39.7 points a game right now. They're racking up, I think they're in 29th on defense right now. They're literally only allowing 15.7 points a game, and they're literally scoring more points than the Huskies. So I'm kind of liking that part. One of the good things that I like with Washington is they've been keeping offenses on check on their defense as well. They're only allowing 10.3 points a game. So both these teams are doing pretty good with their defenses. They're also both doing pretty good with their offenses, but Rutgers has just been a little more dominant with their offenses from their previous games. We're looking at a plus minus 2.5 right now, and the over under is 44.5. When I'm looking at Washington, I see Will Rogers and Jackson basically leading the offensive passing charges. Will Rogers has been doing pretty good. 8 touchdowns, 0 picks, 1048 for yards. I mean, he's doing pretty good. Athen over on Rutgers is doing a pretty decent job as well. I mean, he's got 646 yards and 6 touchdowns with 1 pick. I mean, both these quarterbacks are doing pretty good. I really love Monagai over there on Rutgers. He's a very accomplished running back. He's been keeping this team very well grounded. My only concern is going to be Washington's ability to keep scoring on Rutgers. I just keep looking at the competition Rutgers has played and the Virginia Tech game where they barely won. Kind of makes me want to lean Washington. If I was going to bet on this game, I would probably be taking the Washington spread plus 2.5. Who knows if Rutgers barely wins or not, but I would take the points with Washington. If you're feeling really good about it, the money line's plus 115, so I would have at it if you're feeling good about that one. But I preferably am leaning Washington in this matchup. It's going to be a fun game. This is probably a game I'm going to be watching on Friday night out of the 2 contests. So that's my wrap up for Washington versus Rutgers. Be on the lookout for Rutgers running the ball on this team, and look out for Washington passing on this team. I think this is going to be an interesting game. It could be a game where an under hits as well, but I'm not going to play that. So definitely be on the lookout for this game. It's going to be a fun one.